Your dog looks at you like you hung the moon, but some of the things you do every single day are quietly breaking something inside them, not out of cruelty, out of love. And that's exactly what makes this so hard to hear. Animal behaviorists and canine psychologists have identified 6 completely normal, everyday habits that are doing real damage to your dog's health, trust, and emotional well-being. Most owners never find out until the damage is already done. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to stop, what to do instead, and why your dog will literally feel the difference. 1. Punishing them after the fact. You come home, something's destroyed. You call their name in that voice. You know the one. And your dog immediately does the thing. Ears back, head low, eyes wide, tail tucked. You think that's guilt. It's not. That expression is fear. Pure confusion-based fear. Dogs operate in the present moment. Their memory for specific events fades within minutes, so when you scold them for something they did 2 hours ago, they have absolutely no idea what they did wrong. A study in the journal Applied Animal Behavior Science confirmed that the so-called guilty look in dogs is simply a learned fear response to an owner's angry tone, completely disconnected from whatever the dog actually did. What you're actually teaching them is this. Sometimes, for no reason I understand, my owner becomes threatening. Over time, that unpredictability doesn't make them behave better, it makes them anxious, chronically. If you didn't catch them in the act, let it go, completely. And if you did catch them, a calm, immediate redirection works infinitely better than anger, every single time. Your dog isn't trying to test you, they're just being a dog, and they deserve an owner who understands the difference. 2. Not giving them enough mental work. Here's a question most owners never think to ask. When was the last time your dog actually had to think? Not walk, think. Dogs have brains that were literally engineered over thousands of years for problem-solving, tracking, decision-making, and complex tasks. When that mental engine never gets turned on, something starts going wrong quietly. Research from the University of Bristol found that dogs with insufficient mental stimulation showed significantly higher rates of destructive behavior, anxiety, and even aggression, not because they were bad dogs, but because their minds had nowhere to go. Your dog isn't chewing your furniture out of spite. They're mentally suffocating and trying to cope. The fix doesn't require hours. 10 minutes of a sniff game, a puzzle feeder, or teaching them something new gives their brain the release it's been begging for. A tired brain makes a calm dog. A bored brain makes a frustrated one. And if those first 2 points hit close to home, wait, because point 4 is the one most owners feel genuinely blindsided by. 3. How you're using their name. Say your dog's name right now in your head. Now think about all the ways you actually use it out loud. Max, come, when you want something. Max, no, when they've done something wrong. Max, stop, when you're frustrating them. Max, when you've completely lost patience. For a huge number of dogs, their own name has become a stress signal. Canine learning research shows that dogs associate sounds with outcomes. If their name almost always means a correction, a command, or a negative tone, they start to brace themselves every time they hear it. Some dogs will even begin ignoring their name entirely, not because they're stubborn, but because they've learned that responding rarely ends well. Your dog's name should mean one thing. Something good is about to happen. Use it when you're happy to see them. Use it before praise. Say it and give them a treat for absolutely no reason. Rebuild that association until their head snaps up with pure joy every single time they hear it. Because a dog who loves the sound of their own name is a dog who trusts you completely. We've covered the moments you lose their trust without realizing it, but the next 3 affect their body, not just their mind. And the last one on this list is something almost every dog owner does, thinking it's completely harmless. 4. How you greet them. You walk through the door, your dog loses his mind. You get excited back, lean over them, match their energy, give them big, enthusiastic pats right on top of the head. It feels like the perfect reunion, but here's what's actually happening inside their brain.
When dogs are already in a high arousal state, enthusiastic physical contact from above, leaning over them, patting the head, direct eye contact, can actually spike their cortisol further and lock them into an anxious excitement cycle instead of a real calming bonding moment. Canine stress research shows that dogs read being loomed over as social pressure, even from owners they completely adore. The dogs with the deepest bonds with their owners aren't the ones who do wild greetings. They're the ones who've learned that when their person comes home, they get to feel calm and safe, not just excited. Try this instead. Come in, stay low, let them come to you. Scratch under the chin, not the top of the head. Keep your voice soft. Watch how quickly they settle and how much more real that connection actually feels. Your dog doesn't need a party every time you arrive. They need to feel like everything is okay now that you're home.
5. Same walk, same route, every single day. Your dog stops to sniff something. You wait 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then you pull the leash. Come on, let's go. We've all done it. It feels completely harmless. Here's why it matters more than most people ever realize. A dog's nose contains roughly 300 million olfactory receptors. Humans have 6 million. Their sense of smell isn't just stronger, it processes the world in a completely different dimension. Sniffing isn't just sniffing, it's reading an entire social newspaper, understanding who was here, what they ate, how they felt, where they were going. Studies show that when dogs are allowed to sniff freely, their heart rate drops, their cortisol decreases, and they show clear signs of genuine cognitive satisfaction. A 20-minute sniff walk can be more mentally restorative than an hour of structured jogging. And taking the same route every single day, you're handing them yesterday's newspaper again. New streets, new smells, different textures under their paws, even one different block is a rich new world to your dog's brain. Let them lead sometimes. Let them stop. Let them read. You'll come home with a calmer, happier, more fulfilled dog, and you didn't walk a single extra mile. 6. Leaving them alone and assuming they're okay. And here it is, the one I mentioned at the very beginning, the thing almost every owner does, thinking it's fine, thinking it's just how dogs are. Leaving them alone and assuming they're okay. There's this deeply embedded myth that dogs are resilient, that they sleep all day anyway, that they don't really notice how long you've been gone. They notice. A 2021 study published in Scientific Reports measured cortisol levels in dogs across different separation durations. The results were clear. Stress hormones elevated significantly even after short separations and did not simply return to baseline while owners were away. These aren't just behaviors, this is physiology. Their body literally carries the weight of missing you. And the hardest part is that they never show you. Dogs evolved to suppress distress signals around humans because vulnerability in the wild means danger, so they absorb it quietly while you assume they're fine because they look fine. The dogs who seem the most independent are often the most skilled at hiding how much they need connection. You don't need to be home every hour, but what you do before you leave and when you come back matters enormously. Before you go, give them 5 real minutes, not just filling the bowl. Sit with them. Let them feel settled in your presence before you walk out. When you return, be present, not distracted, not rushing, just there, fully there for 5 minutes. Because to your dog, you are not just someone they live with. They are your entire emotional world, their safe place, their reason to feel okay about being alive. And they carry that love every single hour you're gone. If this changed how you see your dog even a little, that's what Canine Theory is here for. Not tricks, not quick fixes, real psychology, real science, real connection. Subscribe if you want to actually understand your dog, not just own one, and share this with someone whose dog is lucky enough to have an owner who cares enough to find out.